Ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for accumulating wealth, while others struggle to save even a penny? The answer often lies in our psychology, not just our bank accounts. Welcome to the intriguing world of money psychology, where our minds and our wallets are more connected than you might think. In this journey, we'll cover a range of themes, from the emotional roller coaster that money can often be, to the lasting impact of our childhood experiences on our financial habits. We'll explore the constant tug-of-war between impulse and rationality in our spending decisions, the paralyzing fear of loss that can inhibit financial growth, and the transformative power of mindfulness in achieving financial well-being. So buckle in as we unravel the fascinating connection between your mind and your money. Money, for many of us, is an emotional roller coaster. It's a perpetual ride with thrilling peaks and daunting valleys. Those moments when we secure a new job, receive a paycheck, or watch our investments grow. Those are the financial highs. They're exhilarating, they're empowering, and they can make us feel on top of the world. But just like any roller coaster, what goes up must come down. Those times when we're hit with unexpected expenses, when we're in debt, or when we're worried about making ends meet, those are the financial lows. They can be stressful, disheartening, and sometimes downright scary. And here's the fascinating part. Our brains are hardwired to reward us during these financial highs. Each time we spend money or make a profitable investment, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes us feel good. It's the same chemical that's released when we eat our favorite food, listen to a great song, or spend time with loved ones. This dopamine reward system can lead to a phenomenon called emotional spending. It's when we buy things to make ourselves feel better, to celebrate a success, or to cope with stress or sadness. It's why retail therapy feels so good in the moment, but can leave us with a financial hangover later. And it's not just about the dopamine. Our emotions can also influence how we save, invest, and plan for our financial future. When we're feeling optimistic, we're more likely to take financial risks and invest in new opportunities. But when we're feeling pessimistic or fearful, we might hold back and miss out on potential gains. Thus, our emotional state plays a crucial role in our relationship with money. By understanding this emotional roller coaster, we can start to recognize our emotional triggers, make more mindful financial decisions, and ultimately, ride the ups and downs with a little more grace and a lot less stress. Our relationship with money doesn't start in adulthood. In fact, it begins in our childhood. Picture this: a young child watching their parents juggle bills, observe their spending habits, or perhaps overhear conversations about financial stress. These experiences, whether we realize it or not, leave an indelible mark and shape our attitudes and behaviors toward money. Now, let's consider a different scenario. Imagine a child receiving an allowance for doing chores. They are taught the value of hard work and the satisfaction of saving up for something they want. This lays the groundwork for understanding the importance of saving and the concept of delayed gratification. This child is learning that money isn't simply something to be spent immediately, but a tool that can be used for future benefits. Our parents' attitudes towards money also play a key role. Were they savers or spenders? Did they invest or keep money under the mattress? Were discussions about money open and educational or shrouded in secrecy and stress? Our parents, often unknowingly, pass on their financial habits and attitudes to us. And it's not just our parents, but our broader family, community, and cultural experiences that influence our relationship with money. It's a complex tapestry woven with threads of learned behaviors, observed habits, and ingrained beliefs. So, how important is this childhood influence? Well, research suggests that by age 7, many of our money habits are already set. That's why financial education for children is crucial. It's about more than just teaching them to count coins or understand bank accounts. It's about instilling values like patience, planning, and understanding the difference between needs and wants. But remember, it's never too late to change our money habits. With awareness, we can identify the roots of our financial behaviors, challenge them if they're not serving us, and cultivate healthier money habits. Our early experiences, indeed, cast a long shadow over our financial behaviors in adulthood. A constant battle rages within us when it comes to money, the fight between impulse and rationality. This conflict is a tug-of-war between our brain's craving for instant gratification and the long-term rewards of making rational financial decisions. Now, let's unpack this. Picture your brain as a two-sided scale. On one side, you have the impulsive part of your brain. This is the part that screams, "Buy it now," when you see that shiny new gadget or that beautiful pair of shoes. It's the part that loves the thrill of immediate satisfaction, the rush of dopamine that comes with making a purchase. This is the side that tends to lead to overspending and financial stress. On the other side of the scale, you have the rational part of your brain. This is the part that encourages you to save for a rainy day, to budget your income, to invest wisely. It's the side that understands the importance of delayed gratification and long-term financial stability. This side of the brain may not provide the same immediate thrill as impulsive spending, but it does lead to a sense of security and financial freedom. In our daily lives, these two sides are constantly at odds. Every time we make a financial decision, we're essentially choosing which side of the scale to tip. Do we give in to the exhilarating rush of impulse buying, or do we choose the steady, reliable path of rational decision-making? The truth is, financial success often comes from tipping the scale in favor of rationality. It comes from resisting the allure of instant gratification and making decisions that will benefit us in the long run. This means budgeting our income, investing wisely, and saving for the future. It means making financial decisions based on logic and reason rather than on impulse and emotion. Clearly, the key to financial stability lies in our ability to make rational choices over impulsive ones. By understanding the psychology behind our financial decisions, we can tip the scale in our favor and set ourselves up for financial success. Fear is a powerful emotion, especially when it comes to losing money. This fear, deeply rooted in our psychology, is known as loss aversion. It's the idea that we feel the pain of losing more intensely than the pleasure of gaining, so much so that the fear of losing money can often hold us back from making decisions that could lead to potential financial growth. Imagine standing at the edge of a cliff with a parachute strapped to your back. You've been trained, you've double-checked your gear, yet the fear of jumping off can be paralyzing. This is similar to how loss aversion works. It can stop us from taking jumps, from taking calculated risks, even when we are well equipped and the odds are in our favor. But here's the thing. In the financial world, risk and reward often go hand in hand. Yes, the thought of losing money can be scary, but sometimes embracing a certain level of risk is necessary to move forward. When we let go of the fear, when we take that leap, that's when we open ourselves up to new opportunities and financial growth. So how do we conquer this fear? It starts with understanding that loss aversion is a natural human tendency, understanding that it's okay to feel scared, and most importantly, understanding that with careful planning and calculated risks, we can navigate through this fear. Understanding and managing our fear of loss is vital in our journey towards financial independence. In the maze of financial decisions, mindfulness can be our compass. It's not just about the numbers, it's about understanding ourselves, our emotions, and our biases. Our financial life is a reflection of our inner life. Mindfulness allows us to observe our financial habits without judgment, giving us the space to make deliberate, informed decisions. When we are mindful, we become aware of our emotional reactions to money. We notice when we're tempted to make impulsive purchases, and we can choose to pause, reflect, and decide whether that purchase truly aligns with our financial goals. We become aware of our fear of loss, and we can choose to take calculated risks instead of staying in our comfort zones. Mindfulness also helps us to let go of the past. Perhaps we've made financial mistakes or experienced setbacks. With mindfulness, we can acknowledge these experiences, learn from them, and then let them go. We make peace with our financial past and focus on the present moment, the only moment where we can actually take action. Above all, mindfulness invites us to be kind to ourselves. We all have financial ups and downs. Instead of beating ourselves up over a financial mistake, we can treat it as a learning opportunity. We can congratulate ourselves when we make wise financial decisions. By embracing mindfulness, we can not only achieve our financial goals, but also enjoy a healthier relationship with money.